Right, let's see. You want look at a little bit of 1.2.
Can we move over to the friendly one? Because I don't have enough time to be able to like play and record tonight. So I was coming on to record. So let's just move over there.
Hi, are you the same guy that was in the other bar?
Hey, you come here often? I have to turn you up, man.
Oh no way, my mic's a bit far away.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I turned you down when we were playing Battlefield because you were eating fucking Skittles again.
I actually ran out of Skittles now, so actually
Good.
You're alright.
Good.
But I have got a cheeky beverage.
What have you got?
Black Heart.
What's that?
Stout from Brewdog.
Shout? Oh, stout.
Stout from Brewdog.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You cut out.
I tried it.
So.
I tried it on your stag do, mate. I've been addicted.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one you made me try. Was it like 9% or something?
No. That's the experimental one. This is just the normal Guinness style one. The one I had was like fucking high percentage, man.
Yeah, that was not good.
I loved it. So fuck you. No, I really liked that one, man. But I did drink it when I was like really pissed, which made me extremely pissed.
Just finished you off. That was the last drink you had and you've never seen again.
I got to lift home actually, and then I had work at 3 in the morning. I left the place at like, I don't know, about
what are we doing? I remember, yeah. Fucking hell. I did forget about that.
That was good, man. It was good.
Mate, this whole fucking Twitter into X thing is winding me up.
Yeah, I keep getting X's. What is it?
Well, it's just rebranded Twitter to fucking X, but I'm just looking, I'm trying to find Twitter on my tabs. And I was like, well, where is it? Where is it? And I'm looking for the Twitter logo, and it's this fucking X thing. Just me being an idiot, really. Get used to get with the times.
Just to change your brand because of Elon Musk has taken over.
Yeah.
And he's just changed the bird now.
Yeah.
So does the X make the tweet sound or what?
No, it just goes
it's like a shaver.
Yeah. It just sounds like a fucking shaver when you're shaving your ball sack.
Oh, what have you been up to at the weekend anyway?
Busy, mate. What today? Finished off the garden a bit. So, I fuck around what I've done. Oh, we pulled out all the stuff from the conservatory to put it outside to put new lino down.
Yeah.
And then got it all out. Spent ages cleaning it, really, and then got the new roll of lino, laid it down, and it was too short.
Ah, kurva.
I was like, what the fuck? So I had a look and ordered the wrong one. So that was fun. And then it started raining, so I had to rush everything else back in again.
Man, this weather's pissing me right off.
And I've just sorted out the bottom of the garden again as well, but added more stone and all that jazz. So yeah, I've shifted 800 kilos of stone today.
The fuck? You absolute beast.
Yeah, I got the guns, baby.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
For shifting stones, that's what it's good for.
Fair play. No, we had Sarah's birthday barbecue with all our South African friends yesterday. She had a
bath because it was her birthday.
Well, yeah, yearly bath. No, so South Africans, all the South Africans come from all over the country. We had about 45 here.
Fucking hell.
And they all love meat.
Meaty.
So I had, like, fuck it. But I've still got loads of spare food from yesterday because I like knocked it all up out of the braai, like out of the barbecue. It was fucking mental. By the time I fucking stopped moving, it was about 10 o'clock. Started at 2, didn't stop doing shit till 10.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it was a nice day yesterday, wasn't it?
It was quite nice, actually, especially up my way. I don't know what it was like down your way.
Yeah. Well, we went up to Milton Keynes, actually. I took my nephew to mini golf, and then he did, like, you know, that fucking trampolining thing. Like, there's just a room full of trampolines.
Or something.
It was called Gravity or something like that.
Oh, yeah, another one. I mean, yeah.
And then we went for pizza.
Oh, I love a bit of pizza, man. Honestly, Sarah hates pizza. I think pizza's one of the most delightful things.
I don't think I could trust anybody who didn't like pizza. Make sure you tell her that.
Yeah, I'll let you tell her next weekend.
Fucking punches me like.
No, she's not that violent.
No, then I'd be like, I fucking knew I couldn't trust you. You punched me and you don't like pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. Yeah, she doesn't like pizza, like, but then we're like spoiled up in this area, like, you know, it being an Italian area. Like, we got some great like independents and pizzerias that are actually great, like Mama Concetta's, Sant'Agnello's. Oh, I can just list off these amazing Italian restaurants that actually just use their like their heritage is like
just like my mama used to make.
No, Milo. Like them puppets. I want to get one of them puppets. They're cool.
Not for the things that you want to use it for.
Well, my mate wanted me to take a puppet into work on my last day and just like fucking roast people. He was like, "Dare you? I'll buy you it." Like act like a naughty Zippy, you know, like.
Just like that Kermit the Frog.
Oh, that Kermit the Frog.
I've saved that clip. So in the future we're going to do an episode where we play all the bits that I cut out.
Yeah.
And we're going to listen to it and then talk about it.
I watched that and it just made me cry. And I come across it the other day on Facebook, all the different videos, and I just cried my fucking head off, man. Why? Whoever done that is absolute genius, man. Savagely genius. Okay, what about this?
oh God! Right, okay.
Okay.
Right, okay. We need to. So we got to change a plan this episode.
Mm-hmm.
We had last week. We get right. Let's get ahead. We are going to do this next week, and we need to do our research. Did you do any research
on what?
Right, exactly. So that's luckily we've got something else to talk about today.
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to do this episode. This is episode 41 now.
41. So
we are creeping up on a year, Dave. How is that?
Oh, I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
You want to do a plug?
Oh, I love a plug.
You can do quick time plug.
Oh, God.
How quick do you reckon you could do it without stumbling over your words?
Oh, I'll give it a go. Wait there.
Right, just have a think. Just, woosah. Get in the zone like Buddhist priest.
Yeah.
Picture can you picture Spotify?
I can picture it.
Can you picture these nuts?
Why are they tiny in Italian?
Right.
Okay.
It's all you, baby.
Alright guys, you can catch us on Spotify, these nuts, a little bit of Pocket Wank, and I forgot the other one, but it doesn't really matter because you can actually catch us on Sunday on YouTube. But we're on Audible, Apple Music, and all the rest of the cool little things, and it's called Give Us a Flick on Podbean. Carry on.
Bro. That's good work, buddy.
And they go down the left leg, and they go down the left, and he's passing, and he's just won. Great show.
Can I get 350, 350, man in the back, 555, 55, 666, I'm gonna get a 6.
7 over there with the guy with long hair.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, well, we've done our plug, done our chat, figured out what I did on the weekend. What did you do on the weekend? You had a barbecue, figured that one out. Intro, smashed it, bruv.
Smashed it.
Episode 41, Dave. This episode is going to be about I think, from what I can remember at least, the most controversial update DayZ has had in a while.
Yeah, 100%.
There's a lot of hate going on. It's kind of it's a little bit funny to see people get like ramped up about things that I don't understand it to a degree, and we'll have to discuss where we stand on it. But you bought a game for however much, and it's still in development. I guess it's still being looked after. It's still having things added to it, but I don't know. People are pissed. People just, they've got something against backpacks, man.
Backpack. I don't know, man, because it depends on what side of the fence you sit and how you look at it. Like, if you actually look at it in a certain point of view, you're going to lose your temper and just be like, why? Just, why? Like Frankenstein on the top of like a windmill at Van Helsing,
What
but
are you talking about?
have you never seen Van Helsing?
Oh, is that the one with Hugh Jackman? Is that Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, and he's at the Frankenstein's monsters on top of the windmill, and he's just like, "Why persecuting me?" as he's burning down. Yeah. So, but if you look at it in a objective, like sort of like away from it sort of thing, if you've seen their patch notes, Andy sent me over some patch notes. We've done a little bit of research. But then I'm looking at two separate different patch notes, one for PC and one for Xbox and console, and it looks rather ambitious.
So have they? Is this new? Is doing separate console patch notes new? I don't think. I mean, surely not. I just don't remember seeing a changelog for Xbox before. Just DayZ in general.
Clearly, they've got to have a separate team for console over, because people can't be like jack of all trades, master of nothing. They've got to be their master of the console, guys that deal with console and deal with Microsoft and all that sort of business. Then you've got guys obviously that do the PC sort of stuff like Samarak and that. So you've got to have that, because then they're going to be the subject matter experts on the console. So to actually split it down into non-console and then console updates is actually, in my opinion, actually a very good way of moving forward. As obviously there's some things that you can achieve on PC that you can't achieve on console, and vice versa.
Yeah, I was going to say there are different problems on both platforms, right? So, and I'm actually just looking. They have been doing it since 1.08. They've been doing separate changelog. However, they skipped 1.09 for some reason. Back in they just go straight to 110 in October 2020. Weird. But anyway, this is the first time we've seen it because we're cretins.
Yeah, it's the first time it's come to our attention and our eyes. Do you know what I mean? But I like it. But it's very ambitious again. Remember the last time we went through the update 1.21, and it was rather long, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like the medieval update, and it had a lot of extra stuff. Like this one here has got, well, if I was to print it off, I'd run out of fucking paper. And there's a lot of fucking writing there.
Oh, dude, remember we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Do you remember we did on the last patch? You asked me how many pages it was. I think it ended up being 8 A4 pages.
Yeah,
right.
Let's see. Let's see what this one is.
All right. So
just the PC one. Do it separate. Do the PC and Xbox ones.
Oh, what's your guess?
5, 6?
4.
4.
It's 4 pages long. Let's have a look at the. Oh wait, that was the Xbox one. Fuck.
Wow, you don't fuck up.
Let's have a look at the PC one. Is. The PC changes is 6 pages long.
6. See, I was guessing PC at the start.
So you got it right, to be fair. All right, fine, you get a point.
Points win prizes, guys.
So it's not the largest update they've had of recent updates, I guess, but it's still quite substantial. People just can't see past the bags at the moment.
People actually, with the updates, people can't see past the added.
Yeah.
Honestly, you got. There's no offense, and I know Wes, you're one of them. But look past the added. They don't need to add anything. What needs to happen is a little bit of teetering up. You know, DayZ is known for its bugginess. Like from the outside world, it's known for it. So if you can eradicate the bugs, then let's give it a go.
Yeah, let's clean it up. I mean, we're always saying this game is like the buggiest game, right? But we love it. But surely we don't want these bugs to be there forever. I've just seen. I'm looking through the thing anyway, through the list. But I've just seen an update here. The red dot of the RVN optic wasn't aligned to the center. So that's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad thing that I wasn't aware of before. Now it's fixed. That's a good thing, right?
Well, there's another one I kind of like the look of is the Clark infected looked too dark. So they're lightening him up. Yeah, I really thought that was a big issue myself. He had too dark a clothing for some strange reason. He went to school. He went to work when he got infected in the wrong clothes, and now they're just going to change him. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I mean there are some questionable things that they're working on. Why? Why did you do
Another
that?
weird one here is destroyed fuel pumps still yield gasoline. Would still give you. I've blown you up, but you're still giving me a jerry can's worth of gasoline. Thank you very much. That seems to have been fixed, they say.
Dude, they should like have like fire spewing out of it. You know what I mean?
Spewing sounds so violent.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want a violent gasoline spewing out of an exploded pump, and it's just a light, like setting the whole area alight. That'd be fucking mad.
There's another one as well. Remember when you shoot someone, you don't feel like, you feel like you're on them and you don't hit them. Well, it might be down to their clothing, because they're fixing on this time. Several clothing items were missing hitboxes.
Oh.
You fucking put the clothing on, and yes, DEFCON, it's not the red hiking jacket. You clearly have a hitbox for that because you die all the time.
Still, I think so. That just means that piece of clothing wouldn't have got damaged when you got shot.
Yeah.
So you would still get hit because you have your own hitbox and bullets can penetrate.
You've got your own hitbox, but the clothing stayed pristine or worn or whatever. It wouldn't ruin. So crazy.
Or I wonder if that's got to do with the backpack thing. You know, when people were carrying around backpacks as shields.
Yeah, like human shields.
Why did you go human? Why did you go straight into the worst kind of shield?
I watched a little bit of that Desmond Dawes film. What was that one called again? The one that's got the one when against the Japanese, where is the medic?
Oh, Ridge, Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge. Yeah.
What a brilliant film that was.
True story, man. They need to do more of that. But I always find with these true, and I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent here. But
there we go. Settle in, guys.
Yeah, settle in. Andy knows Andy knows, and it's without me saying, what do I have the most knowledge on, Andy?
Probably German shite porn.
Oh, let's go for number 2 then.
Oh, war.
World War II, World War One. Very rarely, the Americans are very good at pushing out their heroes. Everyone knows about Desmond Dawes. Everyone knows about, like, John Basilone and all that sort of, the Band of Brothers, Easy Company, 506. No one knows about the like, there are some good series out, but we don't project our heroes the same way as the Americans project their heroes. They're military heroes, do we? We don't really make really good films about it. We had an excellent pilot that lost both of his legs called Douglas Bader. He flew Spitfires with low fucking legs. And the film was made in 1955. It's black and white. We need to redo that shit. But the Americans seem to do their films very well and portray their heroes in an excellent light, in a very good light. But we just don't, as Brits, portray our heroes that well.
Preach.
I know, not heroes wear capes. That geezer that used to give out 11 chicken nuggets instead of 10. He's a hero working for McDonald's. Yeah, back onto the patch notes.
Back. Wait.
Anywho's.
So rolling back, let's just roll back real quick. The thing that they've added in this one is they've just added, 8 different bags or something like that? And that's what's got people's back up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different types of bags, obviously with their own different decals or textures. A new animation and sound for activating the heat pack. Thank God. I hated turning that on like a torch or whatever. How did you used to turn it on? You used to twist it at the top, didn't you? Like a Capri Sun. Hold it like a Capri Sun and go...
Snap it like a fucking road flare.
And then a white variant of fingerless wall gloves, which are actually broken. I'm reading in the notes. They're not broken as such, but their badly damaged texture is missing or something. Yeah, all of their damaged textures are missing, so they just look nice and pristine throughout the whole thing.
There's a lot of little things you can just go. You can scroll down the fixed item. Remember, this is 6 pages fucking long, guys. And there's quite some standout ones, and there's ones that obviously you can just brush over and go, yeah. But yeah, there are ones that will catch your eye. And hopefully, the problem with this is somebody, if you were to go through all the notes and you were that sort of into watching it, I bet there's ones of that weren't broken, so what broke that? Do you know what I mean? Why are they fixing that if that wasn't broken before? Because when they do an update and they add something always gets broken.
Yeah, something new. something
that's old that works perfect always gets broken when they add certain stuff. Like, they shouldn't have really added the gas zones. But that's just personal opinion with me.
I can see that there's loads of things in here about the crossbows and the bolts and things like that, and they've found those problems and then fixed them.
There's a funny one that I've actually come across myself here. Is that despawned fireplaces could still damage players. I've done that on the mouse where I've walked and there's nothing there, and all I hear is, ooh, ooh.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the
dude.
fuck?
Do you remember I think even one point you relogged. We were playing
Yeah.
Karma Crew. You'd relogged or server restart or something.
Yeah, it was on Livonia as well, and I
Yeah.
kept getting hurt.
And the
and
fireplace weren't there anymore.
Yeah, the fireplace weren't there anymore.
But it obviously was. It was hurting you.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you go. I'm
Yeah,
sure
well-
I saw something.
I didn't bug report that, guys. That wasn't my fault.
Well, they fixed it.
They fixed it, so thanks for bug reporting that.
Yeah. I'm sure I read somewhere. Now, is this right? Did they post something about not working on the AI this year?
Yeah.
Where is that post?
I don't know where that post is because I saw someone kick off about it on the in the Discord, and I was like, actually, wasn't the airfield modification and working on the AI the two selling points of this year?
Yeah, I'm a little bit gutted that they're not working on that AI.
They need it though. I posted a TikTok the other day of just a military zombie running around in circles, and sometimes they're just so the infected are broken. Let's be honest. So they should be a lot better than they are.
Yeah, and the fact when they said that they were going to start working on it, I thought, wow, fuck yeah, that's exactly what we need. That's exactly what literally everyone is asking for. And I'm guessing it's obviously a big job, or bigger than they thought it was going to be, and thought, actually, we're not going to be able to fit that in, kind of thing.
Yeah, that might be just, it's like digging a hole to Australia from England. It just is never ending.
Yeah. Oh, I found the post. So I think it was in their what was it in? It was in their spotlight thing, or whatever it's called, their blog or whatever. But lastly, we'd like to give you an update on our plans for the rest of the year. We mentioned in our DayZ in 2023 blog post that our intention was to focus more on the infected AI. We also noted that the topic required more investigation. Unfortunately, upon careful evaluation, we discovered that the proposed modifications did not align with the development timeline. As a result, we redirected our attention and resources towards other pivotal undertakings for 1.23 and beyond. So they're putting it on hold.
You see, I can see why people get frustrated.
Yeah.
Because you update silly little things like medieval swords and chainmail shit.
We didn't need that, man. No one uses it.
We didn't really need that. Gas zones we didn't really need. Do you know what I mean? Little things like that, like a one-shot shotgun didn't really need to happen. Do you know what I mean? And then when you come down to the meaty bit that people were looking forward to, like, come on, guys, the AI, actually, the zombies actually behave well. Do you know what I mean? They all go to the same gunshot or just act like unbroken. And then they put it on hold because it's too big of a task for them. So they're going for the easy battles, it seems. 6 pages of easy battles, it seems.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're fixing things that they broke themselves in the first place, like by adding all this stuff that we didn't want. If it's from my opinion, I'm not speaking for everybody, but a lot of the stuff we don't care about that they've added. Like I've used the crossbow once, and it was a pain in the ass.
I use it quite a bit.
It is a cool thing, and I get that, but the work was already half there. It was been in the game for ages, right?
Yeah. That one is not so bad. It's just the big claymore fucking sword and chainmail shit was just irrelevant.
Yeah, I'm always trying to see the good side, right? I'm always trying to spin it in a good way. What if...
Like Brian.
Always look on the front.
He's a very naughty boy.
He's not the Messiah. What if they are... What if they're working on DayZ 2? And that's where the resources are going. And they're just drip feeding us shit like this to keep the community, or to keep a player base still there. To keep DayZ still relevant,
when you say keeping DayZ relevant, didn't we just hit the all-time player base?
Yeah.
People playing the game
A few months ago.
crazy. And like, because we love this game, hence why we do this podcast, right? But it just feels like, actually, if it's too hard of a task for them, they're just dropping it and going, do you know what, let's go make some more money on Armour 12.
So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think. No, I don't know because I don't work there. But I don't think the DayZ devs work on Armour, but the Armour devs do help out with DayZ when they need it. Like especially when we had the engine for the cars that brought over in a couple of patches ago, so they were more stable. That kind of stuff, right? The only thing that I can think of, I just hope they're not drip feeding us. Do you know what I mean? To try and keep us happy whilst they work on something. I'd rather they said, look, guys, we are working on a new game. So updates are going to be pretty contentless. We're only going to work on fixes. That would keep everyone happy, I think.
Yeah, just be blunt and honest, man. Because then people could be licking their lips going, ooh, do you know what I mean? I'll play this game until the new one comes out.
Yeah.
Rather than just keep dripping us with this small bit of tasteless water.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go and play another game that tastes like fucking Dr. Pepper.
Your analogies, man. I just hope it's not slowing down. The updates pretty much since like what 110-ish, they've been awesome. They have been good and they've been full of content. We've had critical game-breaking bugs fixed. We've got loads of new weapons, new clothing, new areas like new bunkers, for example. Loads of things like that have come through on these updates. Is this the first one that looks like it might be slowing down? It might be.
I don't know if it looks so much slowing down, but remember when we said at the start of the year, they were going to do their foundational update and then work on for that. Well, it seems like when they done the foundational update, they found there was more cracks in that foundation than they anticipated. It looks like they're doing more integral work for them foundations so they don't crumble more and more. Do you know what I mean? Like, because it is like what we said earlier. They fix one thing, they break something else that wasn't broken. So it's just trying to get it exactly right. Because let's be honest, guys, we all play this game because it's the fucking most unbelievable game. This sandbox, like, unbelievable game that we all play. We can play it all in many ways, like we've listed before on podcasts. And this is what brings us back to it. And if they fix this and more polish it out with these updates, I'm willing to have a small added section. But then when you do add something, please don't add stupid shit like gas zones and fucking
carnival masks.
And the Spanish Inquisition comes in like zombies or something.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, I don't want to shit on it too much because I'm not really of that opinion with this update. It just doesn't feel the same. I think that might be due to the community's reaction of it. I'm not really sure. But it doesn't feel as substantial.
Hey guys, I smell a bitch. Andy does look on the bright side of life, man. He is a bright side of life sort of guy, and I am a pessimist. So we have not got the same point of view on this, and we don't have to be. Andy is entirely right to be happy about certain things, and I'm like, can't you just bring in the SA-80, please? Just bring in a proper fucking gun.
Oh, yeah, do that. That would be good.
No, stay on your side of the fence, you bum.
Oh, okay. This update is the best one ever.
No, but it does feel like that thing you mentioned where they might be dripping us a bit now.
I mean, we've had one update that's looked like this. The last one, loads of people were happy with, right? I wasn't happy with it, but I didn't really care. It's not my opinion, not going to change anything. So it was what it was. The community were happy with it. But with this one, we can see the community is not happy with it. So I'm thinking, shit, is this the beginning of the end? I hope not.
No, I hope not as well, and because I love this game so dearly.
Why don't you marry her then?
I want to marry someone else I can fuck. No, I'm joking. This game fucks me. I want to fuck it. No, No, like just a small added section with irrelevant, like, you know, like sling bag, army pouch, canvas bag, leather duffel bag, hip pack, craftable dry bag.
This isn't about the content for me.
New variants of fingerless gloves, man, so I'm gonna look even more homeless. It's fucking crazy.
It's not about what they've added in this.
It's not about what they've added. You need to look past that. If you're looking on Andy's point of view, you need to look past that. Look at the fix and look at the changed, which are rather large.
It's big, yeah.
Yeah, but which one will tell us is if in, 1.23 is if they do start touching this northwest airfield and get the trees away from the plane's wings. Very dangerous.
Yeah, when they never gave a timeline on that, and I guess just like they've done with the AI, they could say actually it's a bit too much.
Behaviour are good at politics, man. Don't put your name fully to it.
Yeah, they haven't promised much, so I think that's a little bit what we're annoyed with, I guess. But it would be nice to. I don't know. I'm just so on both sides. I can see both sides so well.
I'm on Wes's side.
Yeah.
Let's go play Hund showdown. Hund. Why do we sound Irish, not Dutch?
Because we're fucking idiots.
Yeah, this is true. We are very fucking foolish. Hope this isn't the beginning of the end. But I feel it's not going to be, because I feel that they can bring it back with a change of Northwest Airfield and change to certain other things, especially with adding a few more towns and that in Livonia. Then they could get somewhere. Or has the modder community have to step it up again like they did when it was sort of dying in like 2000 and like 15 or 16.
Well, that's my next point, really. There's a lot of changes in here, or fixes for modding, and a lot of that, or some of it applies to the Xbox side of it as well. The console side of it as well. But they're still keeping those guys happy, I guess, because they rely. The DayZ relies on modders. It always has done. It always will. DayZ was born from modders. You know what I mean? It's always going to be a modded game and rely on that.
Get Reforger and try the 2 DayZ mods for Army Reforger, because they're two very different. I've seen a few streamers play them, and there's 2 mods, and they're going in different directions. And it's like certain things. What do you pick? Did you pick the Betamax or did you pick the VHS? The VHS one. It's a 50-50.
So one of them is going to get taken. Because this is what happened with DayZ, right? This is exactly what happened to DayZ to begin with. Modders made it DayZ, and then it got turned into a real game, I guess, from that mod. This is what's happening with Armory Forger. There's 2 different groups are making DayZ in Armory Forger. I think one of those is going to get swallowed up into the DayZ 2 that's inevitably in production. Just tell us it is already, please.
100%. 100%. And it's whoever you bet your money on, because sometimes not even the one that's the best always wins. It's the one with the higher potential.
Yeah. Yeah. So, did I see someone? Isn't there are there 2 servers? I don't know if that is true.
Are.
No. I mean, is one a Chernerus remake and one Montana?
I haven't seen the Chernerus one, and I have seen the Montana one that's a Armory Forger map.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one's an Armory Forger map, and I don't know if the other one is a Chernerus one.
It's 25 quid on Steam.
Yeah, I know, for a game that's not actually a game.
It's a test bed.
Yeah, and 25 quid. Baffling.
That's how much is DayZ? Let's have a look. Oh, I don't know if it will tell me because I own it. No, it does. 34 quid.
34 quid. 34 quid.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know, dude.
Just saying, BattleBit's $12.79.
Alright, fuck off with your little battle bitch.
Alright, Battlefield 2042 is $14.99.
I got it for free. I say free. Game Pass.
Yeah, but mate, they're games that are getting a lot of traction, and not even they're under half the monies.
Reforger, man. If that goes, I'm going to put that on I don't know why it's not on a wish list already. I'm going to put it on my wish list. If that goes down in price, I'm going to get it. But that's a bit too much for me, for someone who just wants to try out the DayZ server.
I mean, yeah, as well as I reckon Mark would be keen to play. Loves Armour.
Yeah.
Does love Armour. I mean, he's got his own server, I think.
Don't know. Right, okay, we've got distracted again. We should go back to these patch notes. Is there anything else that sticks out for you?
When I take a blue tablet, something else sticks out.
Okay. What,
All right, no.
Instead of like being an innie,
You're more of a belly button.
it turns into an outie for a short period of time.
Yeah, small little period of time. Yeah. There's not nothing that says like crazy that they've changed or updated. But we do like the fact that there's a massive list for console as well as PC, rather than it just being a full PC thing and then console getting the crumbs. It's they're really having a look at the console community, and we will be looking into this side of life in the near future.
That sounds good.
Good. The modding one, that's a good A4 bit of paper on the modding one, Andy. I only just noticed that. That section's never been that big before, has it?
I don't think so. Without comparing.
Go compare.
There's a lot of addeds, a few fixed, and then a few changes, and a couple of depreciated. So if you...
And also, all of them I don't understand.
Yeah.
EE killed the EE events. Like, what the fuck? There's one under there, UUID APAI, generating formatting 28-bit. I don't understand any of that fucking sentence.
Where are you? I think event, so that EE killed would be like event entity killed. So the person that was killed, and the EE hit by, so the event entity hit by. So if you shot me, like, you would be the hit by, and I would be the killed.
I'll prefer to have a beer than go through all that.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, turn into boring thing, and I'm not actually 100% sure that I know what I'm talking about. So
you have more of a chance than I do. That's for sure. What the fuck was that?
That's my answer.
What happened to you?
I've been staring at this.
Answer.
Been staring at this page of text for far too long. Like,
yeah,
I've got a bit mental.
It's a lot. And let's just hope it comes to fruition that it actually does a lot of under the bonnet sort of stuff, rather than doing the aesthetic sort of stuff. And hopefully it can calm the fires of Wes's anger.
Yeah, because he is outside Bohemia right now. We're starting a fucking picket line.
He is driven from Amsterdam in an Olga.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Just because he's
driven all the way down to the Czech Republic to dumb fucks them.
He's standing outside with a placard.
Yeah, saying "get a grip," and then drove back home. 2-hour protest, and he drove back home.
Gotta go, guys. I got work tomorrow.
Got to change more bearings. How many times a day does he say, "I can't bear this," when he gets a new one bearing to change? Guys, I can't fucking bear taking these bearings off. Wes would hate working with me. Every single time he started kicking off about bearings, I'd be like, "There's a bear with you." I mean, bearings with you, sorry. Or when he was walking in the wrong direction. Have you got your bearings?
What the fuck? You're just chatting shit now.
Oh, no. But Wes never pops into chat for us to give him shit, so I've got to give it him on the podcast.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Yeah, fuck you, Wes.
Yeah, he always picks up on that one.
Anyone else? Anyone else want to go?
Yeah, I think Wes is a pretty cool guy, actually.
Wes is a pussy.
Okay, shall we? How long have we been recording for already? Shit, too long.
You're too long.
Are you friendly?
Video of the week. Video of the week is today, for his second win, is Glaz. Glaz, our friend, he has done a video, and I watched it the other day. It's a little 6-minute video on the most overpowered item in DayZ. Well, it will give you an indication on the thumbnail on what item he is referring to, and I tend to agree.
Are you gonna share your secret? Come on, I want to know.
Well, it's the gas grenade.
Oh.
So you're in a building, right? You don't even have to be that accurate with that throw. You can hit the building on the outside, and the gas still gets in somehow.
Well, they're not. We got fucked up by a gas grenade last week.
Yeah.
And we were in a log cabin, so yeah, I wouldn't expect that to be airtight, like fucking clean room.
Mm-hmm. But like brick buildings, they hit the wall on the outside and it still gasses you out. Do you know what I mean? It don't have to be that accurate. It is very overpowered.
Yeah, and it just makes people like move and scatter, I guess, and just like forget their plans just to get out of the gas, right?
I'd say what makes you move and scatter is when someone blows themselves up outside your door with a grenade.
That poor dude, man.
Oh man, and he was the first body of 14.
That would have been you if we were the attacking team. And you were like, "I've got a nade, I'm going to do it."
No, because then I would never mention I've got a nade, I'm going to do it. Mine would be, Andy, here's a nade, can you do it?
Yeah, I don't know. You just in the heat of the moment, you're like, "Oh, I'm just going to throw it."
Nah, man. In the heat of the moment, grenade is not my first go-to thing. It's normally just run and scream.
I usually forget that I've got them, man. If I just attach them to my vest and then that's it.
Use a nade. Do you know I used a smoke grenade the other day in a situation and actually was quite happy with myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was knocked uncon and I had a gas grenade on my pouch. But you know when you come to and you've dropped the item that you've had in your hand?
Oh, yeah.
I then put the gas grenade in my hand and dropped it right where I was so I could find the thing, and he couldn't. He was shooting in the smoke, but he was missing me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So maybe Glaz is wrong. Maybe the most overpowered item in DayZ is a smoke grenade.
It's a Tommy gun. No, what? They haven't even added the Tommy gun, man. We've got like weird fucking guns, and Tommy gun's not there.
Please, I beg the next update is good. This is just
be.
very mediocre and lackluster.
Yeah,
and with the added news that they're not going to deal with AI, then that just, punching the balls.
I think that's what people are putting two to two together. They've actually like joined it up themselves, going, they're not doing AI, and this fucking update is a bag of shite. Then hopefully all the underlying stuff actually smoothens out the game, and people are like, me, I didn't realise. Obviously, they're not going to get rid of Billy the Bullet on the SKS, because why would they do that?
We had this conversation before, I think when we interviewed Lad and Cobra from the other podcast, where no one really looks at the bug fixes or anything like that, because most of the player base of DayZ are casual gamers. They don't spend 7 hours a day streaming, playing, whatever. They're just mostly casual gamers. So you're not likely to run into even half of those bugs. And even if you did, you might not even realize that you did, So I think that's why people don't really care about that side of things. They just care about, what new things can I play with? What new guns can I shoot? What new clothes can I wear? Not just fucking 6 backpacks or whatever. So I get it. But I'm okay with it because I'm not a casual gamer. I'm a fucking, I'm
avid gamer.
I'm an avid DayZ player.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have to cut this bit out and put it towards the end of the chat that we just had.
No, that's fine. I mean, we're not doing Community Chronicles today, are we? Because we've spoken long about this announcement. So we will come back with Community Chronicles next one.
Yeah,
but
next week.
We've got some good ones. We've got some good ones. So if you haven't actually put yours in yet, you could still get on next week's episode.
Yeah. And what I will say, don't give us all the details. That's great. Don't make them too long, because I can't read out loud for ages.
Let us have a little bit. Let Andy have a little bit of his dramatic play with it as well. Do you know what I mean? Don't script it like, I got out of the car and then the guy shot me in the head. So we want something like, I got out the car. ... Bang! Whip crap goes his rump and tail. And the beast was done.
Yeah. All right, so Glaz wins another trophy. Well done, that's in the post.
Yeah, that's in the post. Oh, yeah, we'll take it down to him. I think he lives in Surrey. I do not know where he lives, actually. I just made that shit up.
You have no idea. He probably lives in Aylesbury, according to you, mate. Everyone lives in Aylesbury.
Everyone lives in Aylesbury, but Aylesbury's tiny.
Who did you say lives in Aylesbury? We had
Mowgli, but he lives in
Mowgli. I'm
else.
just trying to think of the other one that you said before.
Mowgli yogurt.
No. Oh shit! What's it? He's got Wombat, Soviet Wombat.
Soviet Wombat.
You said that he lived in Aylesbury.
He's definitely from Aylesbury.
Fuck's sake!
Honestly, man.
We don't even live in Aylesbury. How the fuck do you know if they do?
I know everyone lives in Aylesbury.
Right. Okay. Team up. Just the tip, Dave. Just the tip actually comes from last week's episode. We started talking about it, and I was like, no, save it. We're using that as a separate tip for this
Save
week.
the last dance for me.
Yeah. I swear that we've actually mentioned loads of songs in this episode.
Yeah, we have I?
Whip crack went his whip it down,
That's not a song.
and the beast was done.
That's a life.
It's a Bible verse.
That's a song about the best song in the world.
Yeah, there's not a song, Andy. It's a song about a song.
Yeah, it's a song about a song. The greatest song in the world. But this is just a tribute.
This tip's called Leapfrog.
Oh, yeah, Ribbit.
Oh, yeah. So when you're not playing
Ribbit.
solo, when you're playing with someone, if you met them in game or your squad, all right, Dave, I hear you ribbiting.
Ribbit. I was going to do that the whole time.
No fucking telling you.
Ribbit.
I don't know how much longer I can do this, guys. This might be my last episode. Are we good?
Yes. What's that, Kermit? What's that?
How about this?
Oh, what? Leapfrog. Why did we not do this?
Oh, no. It's called Leapfrog.
Kermit. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to have to take 2 minutes out, cry and laughter. We found a video on YouTube which is just the funniest, and we can't stop laughing.
Oh, my word. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be in a future episode where we actually talk about it, but go find it. Just search Kermit Amigal and you'll be fine.
Oh,
Jesus,
why?
right. Okay, right. Leapfrog, okay? So if you're playing in a squad, whether it's 2, 3, 4, fucking 60 people, I don't care. When you're running down the road, going to loot a town, let's just say you loot the first one. The next person leapfrogs you and doesn't come into your building and steal the loot that you've, in my opinion, claimed because you've gone into that house to loot. Like if I'm looting a house and someone comes into my house and starts looting, I am pissed. I'm like going to shoot him in the leg. I don't care if it's like Dave or Paddy or whoever. Fuck you, get out of my house. Go to the next one. And then, when you're done with yours, you skip the next one because you know that's where your friend is. And you go to the third one. And then you keep leapfrogging each other. Bang, 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 bang.
Just do it naturally as well, because it stops that stopping, and just if you naturally do it with the right communication as well, you can get through towns quite fast, because towns are the vulnerable points.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, they're super, makes everything really quick, and you are always pretty much going to know where each other are as well. You know what I mean? I know that you're either in one house ahead or one house behind me.
Or you could be like me, and you can pick up a heavy item, and then eventually at the bottom of the town, Andy's going to need one of them items. At least one of them.
Or you get like 5 houses in and then have to do invent management because you picked everything up. You got like 3 pairs of sneakers, a cowboy hat, and 2 tin openers. And
I would keep the cowboy hat out of tribute for Yasmin.
Just to shoot it.
Oh, no,
Put
Andy,
it in the floor. Shoot
bully
it.
this. Bully her,
Throw
man.
it
You
in the
can't bully
lake.
her. That gear that she had on the other day, like the rainbow gear, very lovely.
Super tactical.
Very tack.
So yeah, that's it. Was called Leapfrog. Do it, Ribbit.
Do the leap up, Ribbit.
Oi! Wait, is this the outro?
Yeah,
We've done
Did
everything.
we just become best friends? Yeah, we've done everything. Obviously, yeah. Okay.
Thanks for tuning in, listening.
Tuning in. Yeah.
Listening to episode 41. Only 11 more episodes, Dave, and we've done a whole year.
A year.
Yeah.
11.
11 more episodes, and we'd have done a year.
Wow.
Well, yeah, 52.
And summer's still not got here yet.
No, I'm sure it will turn up at some point.
Fucking hell, this podcast will get to a year. We'll be in the winter and summer will turn up.
It's a joke, isn't it? It's been absolute. You're meant to have a barbecue next week.
Yeah, and he's having a get-together with school friends and that, and he's actually invited me.
And you're
which is
all
cool.
invited.
Yeah, we live in Aylesbury.
Yeah. See you there, baby. Yeah, bring some burgers and some beers, and then we can cook it all up. Yeah,
Bring
in
some
Aylesbury.
buns and sausages, man.
Oh,
Actually, ask.
Go on.
Do you need me to bring some sausages?
No.
I got fuckloads.
Have you?
Yeah, from the barbecue today.
If you want to bring shit, bring it, but you don't have to.
I will do. I got some leftover sausages from today.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Do it.
Robert.
we'll sign off then, I guess. This has fucking been quite a depressing episode.
It's fine. Next time they announce a good one, we'll be buzzing. And we'll be like, party poppers.
We'll have to remember this one so we can compare it and be like, it's better than the last one, isn't it, guys?
Yeah.
Excellent. Keen as a peen.
Keen. Keen as a gherkin.
How about this? All right, let's go. See you later. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening. And
ciao for now.
And what he said.
What he said. So I have got a lot of meat left over that time to cook this weekend. So
sure, like I say, you don't have to do. It's not really a food barbecue.
Put my fucking sausage in your mouth.
What the fuck?